the changed attitude of humans towards the nature, the exploitation of the natural resources, and the carelessness towards the adverse effects of modern lifestyle and activities on the nature has changed, or you can say has adversely affected the environment and has brought certain natural resources to the brink of their extinction or exhaustion. That means certain resources are now about to extinct. Certain natural resources are about to exhaust. Certain species of plants and animals are about to extinct. We cannot get them back. They used to live on earth from millions of years, but the modern lifestyle, not only the modern lifestyle of humans, but also certain old rituals and cultural activities that are especially followed in India, cultural activities that are specially followed in India here have resulted in several has resulted in the pollution of several resources. Very good example we can say River Ganga. River Ganga, it's a sacred river where Hindus perform different activities, and also since this river Ganga flows through many cities and towns, the sewage, the waste material, the harmful chemicals from different industries, it is led into this river. As we all know, most of the factories and the industries give out, or they leave their waste, they dump the waste into the rivers, and river Ganga is also one of those victims. Even though this river is considered to be very sacred in India and particularly for Hindu religion, the ashes of the dead bodies, or the dead bodies directly which are not buried, they directly put it into this river. Waste material from industries, wastes from industries, or drainage, all these things are being led into the river, resulting in the formation of a very harmful bacteria called as coliform bacteria. This bacteria is produced in the you can say contaminated water. It is produced in the contaminated water, and river Ganga contains this one in large quantity, this bacteria in large quantity, and this is happening because of the discharge of the drainage or the waste material, human waste material into this water. What happens because of this bacteria is that this bacteria use up all the oxygen, all the nutrients that are present in the water, and creates a layer that doesn't allow the oxygen to dissolve in the water, resulting in the death of a large quantity of fishes and other marine creatures. So this bacteria, coliform bacteria, which is produced in contaminated water, is responsible, or you can say is causing several health problems. As we all know, the river Ganga, which is a sacred river, its water is used for drinking purposes also, as thus it is resulting in several infections. As soon as the government, the people came to know about these problems, they have taken several steps. Several NGOs, government departments, and many other environment protection acts have been taken so that the river Ganga can be cleaned, and the activities, the unnecessary activities that are taking place can be stopped, or you can say can be controlled to a greater extent, so that this problem can be avoided. Not only for river Ganga, but for several other rivers all around the world, many NGOs and the governments of those countries are working to protect these natural resources. The quantity of water, as we all know, it is very less. Potable water is very less available on our earth. So different steps, different acts and different kinds of programs have been made where the cleaning of the river Ganga is done, and several such activities are controlled or stopped to a greater extent. Next, here we will see what are the different ways in which are the different life activities that will affect the nature, as well as certain very simple methods which will help us and many other people to follow or to implement them in their lives, and if not completely but to certain extent we can stop or we can control the harm that humans are doing to the nature. We'll see that in the next video.